Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Demon Deacons ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to throw, it's Odom. Snagged in the middle, it's Rogers. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Bennett. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. To the air, it's Odom. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Gets it past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now first and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He's got 42 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Looking left. Complete downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mays. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Gonna look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Odom. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the team.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. From the red zone, it's Bennett. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the sticks. It's Mays. Off to the races to the right. The 20. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bullock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Rodgers. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He now has 72 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Quarterback may change this route. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got rid of it just in time. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Got it in the middle. It's Bullock. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick.
Makes a grab past the marker. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bullock. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Claiborne. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. Runs through the tackle. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
That's caught. It's Hernandez. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Dropping back, it's Odom. Pulls it in, it's Bennett. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bennett. At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. It's complete on the right side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Grabs it in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Demon Deacons will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Wake! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch down the right side. Off and right. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
You guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Odom. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Bennett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to pass, it's Odom. Bringing the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Owls! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. There's the pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And, guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and you don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Mays. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Odom. Quarterback adapting. He'll throw it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got room on the return. The 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, David Deeks.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
Kennesaw State, 38, Wake Forest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Under fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Bennett. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's going to take off. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get it.
The ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Trying to surprise him with the pass. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. To the air. It's Odom. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Bennett. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Looking to throw, it's Odom. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
So now it's second and long. Got a man. It's Moss.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense, he's got it. First down and more. On the move at the 30. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him. Always
got some space. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Caught near the sticks. It's Bullock. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. On the run, it's Belcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Caught behind the line, it's Bennett. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
That great first drive by this offense capped off third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
He'll start the return inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit in ball security.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the ground, it's Bennett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's Odom. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Denby. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Becker. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
To the wideout. Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Running behind that left side. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Tackled there by the defense. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Flips it out on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brady. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Becker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mendoza. Got the quick pass. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Hoosiers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Catch in the middle, it's Hemby. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brady. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds a man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Trying to get behind the defense. And he holds it in at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Becker. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease to the left. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
38, Indiana, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it.
42 Spider. 4 belly stunner.
They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brady. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Back to pass, it's Odom. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Got room to work. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get...
There he goes. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Cooper. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Finds his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Hoosiers will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's a heat. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Odom. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Rodgers. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's Moss. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Flying down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hoosier!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rogers. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moss.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Looking for space. It's Bennett. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give as they work on that clock. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine they'll be...
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a two-point conversion attempt. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs.
Lofts one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On the run, it's Bennett. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge...
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Judicials will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Kennesaw State's offense will take the field first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Judicials offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for
breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. He'll field the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. And they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Odo. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the 1st quarter. Already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big guy smells it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Owls.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? With big size, I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback's got the 1st. There he goes. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Judicials, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Quarterback will keep it. Running to Green. Plows through the defense. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. And the Judicials have their offense in high gear. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's McGee. He's pushed out of bounds. Couldn't quite get to the 1st down marker, and they'll give up the ball. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. On the run, it's Bennett. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The sweet feet buy a little time. Firing to the right, complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going to the running game. Got enough for the 1st down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's O'Neal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Goes to the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Odom. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll set up the throw. The screen, he can go. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's trying to get it in. Into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Odom. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And they did tack on the extra point. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Judicials will punt this one away. A low line drive and not his best work. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back
got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Touchdown, Owls! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll go read option left on 2nd down. Open space at the 25. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. And the Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Dropping back, it's Odom. Bringing the heat. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. The Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Running with the fullback. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Sends it back in motion. He breaks a tackle. At the 45 on his way. Loose in the middle. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicial.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Odom. Got it set up on the outside. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Belcher. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope. He pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. And the Judicials backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he ends up taking a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Brings it out to the 45. And your Kennesaw State.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Oda. That's caught. It's Rogers. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. First play of the drive, read option right. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Here we go.
Using his legs, it's Bennett. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Trying the left side. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get them to the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gives it on the option.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll go right back to it. Inside the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Pound 55 weak.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.